Okay, we're gonna put that off to the side, and then we're going to clean this up a little bit because we're gonna be preparing our meringue. And with that, we need 3 egg whites, and then we need a 1/2 cup of sugar. But we don't add all those ingredients at once. And that's really important to remember that. We have our KitchenAid mixer here, and I may need to move the iPad just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, that should be good. We're gonna use our whisk attachment. Make sure you use that. If you don't use the whisk attachment, it's probably very unlikely that you would end up making the meringue. Okay, so we have our egg whites in here. It's really important that, first of all, that your bowl is free and clean of any type of fat that may have been used previously in the bowl. Like if you were making chocolate chip cookies or cakes, if there's any fat left in this bowl at all or any residue, your egg whites will not turn into meringue. Also, you need to make sure that there are absolutely no egg yolks in it, because again, that will prevent these egg whites from turning into meringue. So what we want to do is we want to start it on medium speed. And it's going to take a little bit of time to turn into the soft peaks, which you saw in the video, I believe. As that is going, I'm going to measure out my sugar. Actually, I need a clean measuring cup. Just enough sugar I have at home. Okay, as you can see, it's getting a little frothy. So you see it's frothy. Continue to whisk it. Do not add your sugar until the peaks have formed that you are satisfied with. And this is not meringue yet. This is strictly just a froth. Okay, I'm going to just show you what this looks like right now. Again, it's just very frothy. There's a lot of air bubbles in it, so we know that it is not quite ready to add our sugar. when you're making the meringue, you want to make sure that your chocolate pie filling is already in your pie crust, because if it's humid or it's really warm in the classroom, this is actually going to fall, which means that you can make your meringue, you let it sit for 15-20 minutes, and you're going to lose that air in the meringue, and it would be a big flop. So it's important that you really don't make this until you're ready to add it to your pie on the top. Okay, so this is what we have here. Something that looks like this. These are considered soft peaks, and we are going to now add our sugar, and this is adding the flavor to our meringue. And add that slowly. Okay, that is incorporated, but I just want to scrape the sides of the bowl. Okay, so what I like is I like soft to medium peaks. I don't like stiff peaks because that reminds me of like meringue candy. I prefer the soft to medium. And if it gets really, really shiny, a lot of times you've over mixed it. It will still taste good. It will still look pretty good, but it's probably going to be a little bit flatter on your pie. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add it to our chocolate pie. One thing you want to really be careful of is that you don't bring up that chocolate mixture into your meringue. So basically you're going to just add these large dollops of meringue. And I believe you're making several small or miniature pies. So you'll need to divide this up evenly among all of your miniature pies in your kitchen. And then what you're going to do is you're going to seal the edges. So you're going to take a knife and you are gently going to just spread that meringue gently to the sides of your pie, sealing those edges. It makes for a very attractive meringue pie. Okay, so by habit, a lot of you are going to think that, oh, I'm going to spread the meringue out so it's frosted nicely. Well, so a lot of times I'll see students that will just kind of frost this on, okay? That's not what we want meringue to look like. We want to have basically soft peaks like you hear about with the meringue. So you want to kind of bring up some of those peaks to make your pie look more attractive. And this is what you'll have is your chocolate meringue pie that looks something like that. And what you'll do then is you'll either put it in the oven at about 450 degrees. Some people like to use broil, but you have to be really careful with that. All you need to do is brown the tips of these little dollops on the top of your meringue. Once those are lightly browned, your chocolate meringue pie is ready to be cooled down to room temperature basically, and then you will be able to cut it nicely and it will be set so you can actually plate out individual pieces. So have fun making chocolate meringue pie and enjoy.